Hey, welcome to Classic Performance, and we've got our old shop truck out here at the house today, and it's a 3 on the tree, or a column-shifted 3-speed transmission. We want to show you how to drive a 3 on the tree transmission, and this is our 1975 Ford F100. They started calling them F100s before they were F150s. I think it was an F1 before the F100. Just a great original, rust-free, original paint truck with a 302, 3 on the tree, Ranger Edition, and it's got the old school glass packs on it. The exhaust system on this truck was probably put on here in the 70s or 80s, and the only mufflers you could have aftermarket really were glass packs, cherry bombs is what they used to call them, I believe. And that was before the turbo mufflers and all that kind of stuff they have today with MagnaFlow and Flowmaster and that sort of thing. So it's got a set of cherry bombs on it. The glass is probably rotten out of them, so they're pretty much straight pipes. We'll let you hear that. But let's go in here and show you how to drive a 3 on the tree.
All right, so we're in the F-150 here, and this 3-speed is exactly like you'd have a 3-speed on the floor, and I'll show you a diagram. It's just reverse 1, 2, 3, just like you'd have it on the floor, but you'll move it up this way here. So this is first gear. We're going to put it in neutral, just like this, to start it. Got our clutch in, turn the key. And I can let the clutch out, so we're in neutral. And to get moving, bring it back towards you, pull it down, and that's first gear. So we'll ease our clutch out, and we're moving in first gear. So if I want to go into reverse, reverse is straight up, just like on the floor. If you were in first gear and you wanted to go to reverse, you go straight up. But we turn it sideways, so it's just straight up like this, and going backwards. So that's reverse. Stop, neutral right here, and then we got second and third. So I come up from third, I come back to neutral, right? There's my reverse we were just in, straight down, and that's first gear. So let's hit the road and go through the gears a little bit, and let's just see how you do it. This truck has power steering, and of course, like all power steering back in the 70s and 60s, completely effortless. You can turn this truck and drive it with one finger. Not the prettiest truck. Second gear right there. Bring it straight down. Third gear. Shift, little rev match, there's second, pull it towards me, little rev match, downshift in the second. I like to rev match, you don't have to, this is a fully synchronized transmission. So we'll stop right here. Straight up is reverse. Reverse. All right, so let's give it the beans a little bit. Straight back down is first. Remember, first, up and over, second, and then third. So up, back towards me, this is neutral, back down in first. First, up over, second, and then there's third. 4-speed transmissions, when kind of phased out. This 3 on the tree was around for 40 years. Started in the late 30s, and then really, okay, there's neutral. Come around here. Neutral towards me and up. That's reverse. We'll back up and turn around here. Straight down is first. Remember, up and over second, third. A little history around these 3 on the trees. They were always on the floor. Late 30s, really became popular about in the early 40s. They moved the shifter up here, and one of the reasons was it was kind of a luxury item. It probably started in automobiles first. Get that shifter out of the way, and then certainly in the trucks, because it gives you the full use of the bench seat right here. If that shifter's on the floor with a car, it would be inconvenient. You couldn't put 3 people across the front seat, so it really made it a 5-passenger instead of a 6. Move the shifter up here. You can hear those glass packs too. This truck's got an old school glass pack system on it. Sound from the back. Back to third, do a little downshift. Here's second. There's first. Don't even have to use the brakes. Stop, do a little backing up. But they moved that shifter, and it's always a 3-speed. You really couldn't do more than 3 gears on this column shift. And then, you know, once, we'll back it up a little bit. Once transmissions became 4 speeds and 5 speeds and that sort of thing, it was on the floor because there's so many more gear changes to do. Too complex of an operation for the 3 on the tree with all the linkage and everything, so they moved them to the floor. Sports cars, they're always on the floor because most of them were a 4-speed transmission, so it made it very difficult to have that shift up here. But a lot of the European cars were all 3 on the trees as well. All right, what I want to do is give you a sound of the glass packs in the back here. Old school glass packs. You know, it's before the turbo mufflers and the what were they, Flowmasters and all that kind of stuff. If you want a kind of a performance exhaust system, it was a glass pack. Cherry bomb, just kind of a round muffler packed with some fiberglass, basically straight through. Over time, that fiberglass blew out, and you know, you were just basically straight piped. And that's kind of what this truck is here. It's straight piped. A great highway truck. It has a 273 gear or something. Doesn't pull a lot, but you get going down the road and it just absolutely glides.
going to about conclude our driving video of the 1975 Ford F100 3 on the tree, or 3-speed on the column, affectionately referred to as the 3 on the tree. If you like these kind of videos, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. That'll help our analytics. It's a shameful plug, and we're going to keep going on down the road. So stay tuned. We got a lot more to come. That'll do it for this edition of Classic Performance in the 1975 Ford F100 parts truck, shop truck. Take care. Have yourself a great day.